Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? We have reports of flooding, of course, breaking out last night. San Jose, California. 14,000 people have been ordered to evacuate as the water rises 8 inches in a matter of about an hour. There had to be quite a few people rescued. The city officials there in San Jose early this morning are expanding the area now for mandatory evacuations to the full 100-year flood zone along Coyote Creek, which includes about 14,000 residents. Now, the evacuation includes homes within 250 feet of Coyote Creek from the southwest side of Highway 101 to the north of Interstate 280. Matter of fact, the evacuation is mandatory for the residents in this area, and authorities also closed Highway 101 in both directions between Interstate 280 and the 680 interchange there in San Jose, California, as the morning commute began. It's not clear when this roadway will reopen. It's a mess down there, guys, in San Jose. So we need to really pray for the folks down in the areas of San Jose. Of course, although the rain has stopped, releases from the Anderson Reservoir remain elevated as the runoff from the upper Coyote Creek watershed moves down the stream, according to the National Weather Service. The runoff peak has been reached, and the water levels have begun to recede there, but there's still a flood level. Now, last night, the waters did reach 13.6 feet. That's the highest recorded level of water in 100 years, according to the National Weather Service. So anyway, there is some good news. The dams haven't broken, the levees haven't broken, but the bad news is there is some homes that have been flooded. There is quite a bit of damage down that area. People have been evacuated, and some were rescued as well. And Highway 101 is closed, and so there's a mess down there. Some folks are still being evacuated. It's still a problem. I'll be back with more current world events here in California. The flooding, the rising of the waters, all of this still taking place right before our very eyes. We're living in the last days, and these are some of the events taking place as water is rising everywhere, and not just California, but around the world, other locations. I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. God bless. Are you saved? Jesus is coming soon. Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? Coming up next Sunday, will be February 26th, will be a solar eclipse of the sun. This one will be, even though they say it's not a total eclipse, it basically creates a ring of fire. It's incredible, spectacular sight. But the thing is, you need to be in the South Pole to see. You need to be in Antarctica to really get the best view of it. On the southern tips of South America and the southern tips of Africa, you can see it as well. But boy, if you're in Antarctica, it will be an incredible situation. And what's amazing about that is you've already got all these people going to Antarctica. You've had many world leaders. Even John Kerry snuck down there. I even seen pictures of him down there on election day. When everybody's watching who's going to win between Hillary Clinton and Trump, John Kerry was in Antarctica. There's been several world leaders that have went to Antarctica. It's been reported that Obama has went down there. It's been reported the Pope, or at least representatives of the Vatican, have been down there. We know Buzz Aldrin went down there. We know a lot of folks have gone down there. What are they going to see? Now, different theories. Some say they've found the lost city of Atlantis. Some say they have found secret laboratories of the Nazis. Some say they have found skeletal remains of Nephilims. But others are saying that it's in the South Pole, or in Antarctica, where the most powerful observatory telescopes are, and that on this coming Sunday, February 26th, when the solar eclipse happens on the sun, it's right then that telescope can shoot just past the sun without all that light and brightness and see planet X, or Nibiru, or the dwarf star, or planet number 9, or planet 7X. Call it whatever you want to call it. Is this the reason everybody's been going to Antarctica? Is it all because of what's about to take place? of a perfect view and to get an understanding what Planet X is really all about and how much debris is it bringing with us. Is that what this coming Sunday, February 26th, the solar eclipse of the sun, is that what it's all about? Well, we're going to talk about that this week and try to get a handle on this thing maybe later in the week with some guests. So you don't want to miss it. Today, we'll be talking all about this, a powerful broadcast on at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Get some coffee. Calm down. Calm down. We're in the last days, and Jesus is coming soon.
Now, here's the asteroid story. An asteroid the size of the Rose Bowl, more than 1,000 feet across, fields its way toward the Earth right now. It'll come by first in 2029, and we'll see it up there. It'll be closer than our satellites, a thing the size of the Rose Bowl hurtling through the air. And then it comes again in 2036, and that's when it may get interesting. The debate over just how close it'll get is sparking some serious debate between Russian scientists and
Planet may be hiding a pretty huge secret. Well, two huge secrets, actually. Astronomers in Spain believe that hiding behind Pluto, obscured from our view, are two additional giant planets. Spanish scientists in Madrid discovered the potential for the two massive celestial bodies at the outer reaches of our solar system.
12 VP 113, jokingly dubbed Biden. Get it? Corey Powers, editor-at-large for Discover Magazine in studio. How you doing, Corey?
VP Biden.
Right on.
There we go.
Correct on that. Two images show you. This is the arrow obviously pointing to it. But there are three dots on here. One is red, one is green, one is blue.
Right.
What's significant?
So this is the actual discovery image. Basically, two astronomers were looking one little patch of sky very, very far away, looking for exactly this kind of thing. Stars don't move. Planets or anything that's like a planet does. So this is color-coded. This is what they saw on different nights. They're looking for one thing moving. They color-coded it to show that all these stars are staying still. This thing is moving, and the way it's moving...
So this is just one...
It's one object, color-coded.
Is Pluto on this?
Pluto's in a whole different part of the sky.
So this is way out there.
This is way out there.
Well,
this is more than twice as far away as Pluto.
Unbelievable. Why does this matter, Corey?
Well, there are two ways you can look at it. I think I look at it first of all as an exploration question. That we know where we are on Earth. We've mapped our planet. Our solar system is still terra incognita. It's full of surprises. This object is something that astronomers said shouldn't even be there. There's a whole other solar system beyond the planets that we know that are full of these things that are sort of planets, sort of comets. Some of them they call dwarf planets. That's what they're calling this one. What we're seeing is we're seeing our neighborhood. We're seeing what's around us. And then the second part is we're seeing where we came from.
Go back to the other image, you guys, and we'll show, because we're over here on the left, right?
That's right. So we're over here.
Okay.
There's
Pluto's out here.
Yeah.
And this thing called Maki is way out here.
That's right. So that's another dwarf planet. If you want to find out where VP 113 or Biden is located, keep walking about another 30 feet that way.
Wow. We can see that far.
And this is the closest it gets this time. When it really gets cooking, it's 15 times as far away as Pluto.
That's incredible.
It takes 4,300 years to go around the sun.
I don't know how you know that, but I trust you. What is a dwarf planet?
So a dwarf planet, the fact that you hear weird terms like that is actually scientists saying there are things out there we don't really understand. It's a dwarf planet is kind of a catch-all term for something. It's round like a planet. It sort of looks like a planet, but it doesn't orbit in a regular way like all the planets that we knew growing up.
Would this be part of our solar system?
So it's part of our solar
Would
system.
it be outside?
It's a whole new zone. They're calling it the inner Oort cloud. You don't really need to know that. All you need to know is there really are these two solar systems. There's the solar system with the classical planets, and then there's this whole other zone that we haven't explored. And now they're saying because of how this new dwarf planet moves, that there may actually be an even bigger planet, something bigger than the Earth.
I guess that's the point I was going to, because you study this all the time. Is that why it's so significant? Because there's more beyond that?
There's more beyond that, and then there's more beyond that. I mean, I think what we're seeing is,
okay,
if you watch the show Cosmos, I've been kind of glued to that. And in the last episode, they were talking about the discovery of comets and the discovery of our place in the solar system. We're still learning that. We're still learning this right now, and there's still.
All right.
Yeah.
Just like you're out of space, I'm out of time.
But this, this is where we came from. This is why we're here. Oceans, continents, air,
Thank you,
us.
Corey.
It's all part of that.
You got it, man. Good to have you back.
Hi everyone, this is Nibiru Watcher, watching the sunrise, and now this object is now at the 7 o'clock position. I'm going to catch it on time-lapse and regular video. Let's zoom in a little further on this. See it behind the trees, the lens flare over here. Let's zoom in on that. See, behind the trees. Oh my gosh, people. Let's get right with God. I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth. Are there spots on this thing? I'm not sure. The time lapse can't zoom in on it. Let's go back to time lapse.